I'm okay. Thank you. Stop, somebody, come on. Where's home? I couldn't see. I know you. I know you get down, bro. I'm good, thank you.
I want to ask you today is, has there been a pivotal time in your life, a moment, an experience, good or bad, that gave you brand new perspective on either your business life or personal life? I know you're back in the world, so I sort of think I know the answer to this question.
Yeah, you know what? I think it was a time that I had sold maybe $300,000 in clothes. I went and turned my house into a factory. I took out a $100,000 loan on my house. I turned around, bang, in a blink of an eye, I had $500 left in the bank, and I was 4 months late on the mortgage. And the reason why was I didn't understand how to operate and use the tool of money. I was paying for raw goods in advance. I was paying for a staff and salaries, and I knew that at that point my drive was good enough, but I needed to also know about my numbers. And I probably wouldn't have been here until I found a strategic partner who gave me financial intelligence.
Who you like or
Love
who looks good.
that. Mark, we'll go a little different direction. Let's talk about your self-talk.
My self-talk?
Yeah. So like what goes on in there when either you're up against, you're in the struggle, or you're getting a win? What does that sound like in there?
I got to do the work, right? What is it that I can do to give myself an advantage? Am I willing to put in the time? And where can I find information or people or skills that can give me an edge? And don't quit.
I have a PhD in faith.
When I'm on a mission, I'm on a mission, and I'll work until I either win or lose. And I'm going to have to get really, really bloody and really dragged out before I'll concede and think that I've lost. So, I'm a grinder. There's just no other way to put it.
A follow-up question: how often are you wrong?
A lot. But you know what? It's like failure. It doesn't matter how many times you fail. You just have to be right one time. I try to make my mistakes, little mistakes, and my wins, big wins. And if you get enough of those big wins, everybody thinks you're smart.
David, don't you think that's what gets people stuck a lot of times? Is they get stuck in, I failed once, and so they think it's going to be permanent failure. Or even worse, the peanut gallery. Oh, well, he didn't make it one time, so he's not going to do it again.
I absolutely believe so, but I think, if you're not making, a lot of mistakes, you're not making a lot of moves, right? But are they affordable mistakes? And that's the process, making mistakes, because, what a real entrepreneur does is they act, they learn, and then they repeat. And that's what you're supposed to do. You're not born with all this knowledge, and nobody else is, right? You have to go out there, you have to take affordable, steps and make the mistakes many and very small, and it'll curate and get you ready for when you have to make those big decisions.
Being a great entrepreneur is like being a great lover. You go, you talk to your partner, you do it, you said, did you like it? And if they say yes, you do it again.
If they say no, what do? You
go back and you try it again and learn from it.
Iterate.
You iterate, right?
Yeah. I think this is great that you're doing something.
Power Broke is a powerful book.
I think in our world,
and I love your book as well.
Will to Win.
Business is
How to win the sport of business.
That's the Will to Win. The Will to Win is yours.
No. How to win the sport of business.
How to win the sport of business.
Make dreams come true.
It's hard to fall off the floor, right? You're at rock bottom.
Yeah.
You feel like you're there.
I love breaking
And I think a lot of people feel like, this is the end. How do you know when you're at rock bottom? How do you know when it's time to cut bait? How do you know when it's time to pivot? What's that? What's that feel like?
It all depends on what your meaning of success is, right? If your meaning of success is, I want to work 3 months out of the year and I want to spend time with my kids, then you know what it is. If it is, I want to work in a non-profit, but that's just a different tax filing, right? But I want to spend time saving and stopping human trafficking. It all depends on where you're setting your bar and what you deem as success.
Why don't you have your own course?
Last question, Mark. What is your legacy? How do you want people to remember Mark Cuban?
He raised 3 amazing kids, Alexis and Alyssa and Jake. They made their mark in the world. They wake up every morning with a smile on their face looking forward to the day. If I can do that, I'm a hero.
Hey, I'm Brian Elliott. Welcome to another edition of Behind the Brand. Let's go check out our next story.
I'm John Paul DiGioria.
I'm Simon Sinek.
Hi, I'm Haley from Paramore, and you're watching Behind the Brand.
I'm Dr. Phil, and you're watching.
Hey, I'm Jessica Biel, and you're watching Behind the Brand.
People ask me all the time, what does it take to be happy? I say one word, progress.
I want to just look right in the camera and say that one more time. Okay.
If I fail more than you do, I win. Because built into that lesson is this notion that you get to keep playing. If you get to keep playing, that means you get to keep failing, and sooner or later, you're going to make it succeed. The people who lose are either the ones who don't fail at all and get stuck, or the ones who fail so big they don't get to play again.